You mentioned earlier the Aaron Rodgers video. I want your reaction to this. Obviously, Marshall was unwilling to bash Rich's excitement. So I'm curious about your take on watching Aaron Rodgers walk in this morning. It reminded me of George Washington crossing the Delaware.
Well, the first thing I was struck by was just Aaron looked very happy and relaxed. I mean, I think that we remember some of his arrivals in recent years in Green Bay. In 2021, it was after everything that had gone on and trade talks and everything else, there was real uncertainty. I was in Green Bay at Lambeau Field, and I got up to the cement bridge that goes over the player parking lot and happened to get the video that we showed a million times on NFL Network on my phone of just Aaron coming out of what at the time was the COVID testing tent and then walking into the facility. Last year it was the setup, the Nicolas Cage look and everything. In this case, somebody obviously sent him a Jets hoodie, and he just kind of walks in with a big grin on his face. What I see, and I've covered Aaron for, virtually his entire career. I was there in 2006 when he got in the game against the Patriots and broke his ankle. I was on the beat in 2007 when he got the opportunity in Dallas to, get his opportunity when Favre had an injury and played well. And it was kind of from that point forward, Mike McCarthy, Ted Thompson knew, this guy's ready. And, when we need him on the field, we're going to be able to do that. I think about everything that's gone on through the course of Aaron's career, and he's a complicated person. He's a very thoughtful type of a person, but he just looks like a guy right now who knows he's kind of playing with house money. Yes, there's going to be a ton of pressure. Yes, people are going to be looking at the Jets and debating for the next however many months, is this a Super Bowl contender? Should they be winning the whole thing? Is it a disappointment if they don't? But for Aaron, he was in a place that by his own acknowledgement last month was 90% certain he was going to retire, and then went into the darkness, came out, got the sense that the Packers were moving on without him, and decided, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to come back and play, and I'll go and play in New York. So whatever happens this season, he does look like, just looking at him again from the outside looking in and, knowing him from way back, he looks like a guy who's, sort of at peace here with however this whole thing plays out. And we'll see. It's one of the biggest storylines in recent NFL history. I don't think that the track record is great for quarterbacks changing teams super late in their career. Aaron's going to turn 40 later this year. But, obviously you've got the exceptions to that rule. And you've got Brett Favre, who went to the Jets, tore his biceps and did not have a good season in 2008, but then came back in that season for the ages in 2009. If he doesn't throw an interception in New Orleans, he might win another Super Bowl. You have Peyton Manning won one near the end where he was physically diminished, but just kind of with grit and guts went out and won. Aaron can still do it. Aaron's issue is not age. It's, a big part of it's just been injuries. If he can stay healthy, and the Jets are certainly at number 15, going to be looking for protection for him. There's no reason to think, based on the flashes he had on tape last year, that for one season, one time, on the biggest stage with all the pressure, that Aaron can't dig deep and at least give himself the opportunity to have one of those magical types of runs.
This is going to be a long fall.
It's going to be amazing.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.